Hello everyone, today I wanted to make a quick review over these headphones slash earbuds right here. These earbuds are $1. I got these off of Temu a few days ago and I thought I'd make a quick review about them because it is insanity. I mean, think about it. Besides the price of labor, which is probably the saddest part about this, the fact that you get free shipping, packaging, the fact that there's 3 batteries in here, 1 in each earphone and 1 in the charging pack. There's the 2 speakers, there's the connectors, there's microphones. There's 2 microphones, 1 in each earplug, there's the rubber, there's the Bluetooth thingy going on. I really don't know how this is possible. There's also a tiny screen that tells you how much battery there is, which to be honest, I don't know how accurate this is, but I'm gonna take it at face value. Also, I find it kind of funny that because they chose to have 2 numbers right here and not 3, when it gets to 100%, it does not show 100, it shows okay, as in fully charged, which I find really funny. So let's get to the specs of whatever this is. And for the first time on my channel, I'm going to actually be showing my screen and my face at the same time. I think it's the first time anyways. And would you believe it? They dropped down from $1 to about 80 cents, I think this is, which is insane. These are the same unit, obviously. So the information that's listed on the listing itself is not that detailed. It doesn't even give you how many hours it's supposed to live. And I don't think you should expect it to survive for that long, given you're paying less than $1 for this. But when it comes to build quality on these earbuds, I think that to no one's surprise, these are built horribly. The earbuds themselves weigh next to nothing when you hold them in your hand. They literally feel like they're not there. I mean, if you told me that there's nothing inside of this, I would believe you. Which is also crazy to me because I personally use the Samsung Earbuds Pro and I'm a firm believer that they're one of the best earbuds that you can buy out there, at least for stuff like this. But when it comes to these, as I said, it shines, which is kind of cool. It actually kind of sticks on your ears, especially when you put it upside down. But when it comes to build quality, it is horrible. I've dropped this once or twice before and nothing happened to it so far, but I still wouldn't trust these whatsoever. And if they fell on hardwood floor or concrete, then I'm ready to say goodbye. Also, would you look at that? They also have a little tiny LED in them. That's cute. When it comes to the build quality of the case itself, it's obviously just as bad as you can see it. It doesn't flex that bad when you kind of pinch it, which is a bit surprising. It doesn't have any closing or opening mechanism, so these are very likely to activate in your pockets when you're wearing them. But again, I'm not trying to shame this too much. This is literally less than $1. So let's get to the sound quality now. I don't think reviewing these earbuds while listening to music is a good idea, but generally speaking, this is what they look like in your... And when it comes to the sound quality, as I was about to say, there's basically no frequencies above maybe 8 to 1000 hertz, which is not that detailed, and that's not really that good. When it comes to the bass, they're actually not horrible. Now, it's very, very muddy bass. I want to make that clear. It is not good bass. It is not good sub bass. This thing will not give you any cool vibrations. Basically, anything by Anker, anything by Samsung is going to be miles ahead of this. But right here, I'm comparing this with things like cheap headphones that I can buy for like $5 and $6 and connect to my PC and try to play games with. Those are usually just made of mids. There's like no bass or treble. So while this has 0 treble to it, like very little actual treble to it, nothing that you're actually going to notice or worry about or think it's going to sound good. The mids are a bit dropped, so you're going to be hearing a lot between 100 hertz and about 7 or 6000 hertz, but mostly just bass, and I mean high bass, and that makes it sound a bit weird. But honestly, I want to talk about the good things that I like about this headphone because I genuinely do not hate these, which is weird. Not because they sound great, let me get this straight, not because they sound awesome, but for many facts. One of which, the first of which, I think it's obvious, is the price point. Seriously, $1. That is nothing, literally nothing for things like this. It's also touch responsive, which if you want to ask about how it performs for touch, it's as good as the Samsung Buds Pro, which is a compliment to this and an insult to my favorite earbuds. Because to be fair, something that kind of sucks about these is that they don't give you any kind of feedback whenever you touch them. Whenever you click the thing, it's like something happens or something doesn't happen. It pauses, it skips, it doesn't tell you. But that's kind of to be expected. Again, $1. But yeah. Another thing I was really surprised with as well is just the amount of noise reduction you put these in. And it's not because they have any kind of ANC, it's just because they get so deep into your ear, but not so as in deep into your ear canal, but rather the piece of foam in them. The next point, while not particularly healthy for most people, is the fact that these can get really loud. And again, it's not healthy to listen to music or audio in general at loud volumes. This will screw up your ears, especially if you're using something cheap like this, with no kind of care or software or anything that caters to actually protecting your ears. But I noticed that I actually listen to music on this at 30 to 40%, which is very, very quiet, at least as always in my opinion. They connect pretty quickly to your phone and they have a pretty nice synchronization, and honestly that's a bit of a great thing because I imagine that the kind of people who are going to splurge for $1, $2, $3 to get something like this are probably not going to be people who are very fortunate to be very, very tech illiterate, or maybe older folks who just, you know, let me try this out kind of mindset. And to those people, this is very convenient. You just plug it in, you just put it out, and it works. I kind of want to make a section to talk about the stuff that audiophiles would be interested in, but I don't think if you're an audiophile you would even try something like this, though here I am. Do I count? Am I an audiophile? I don't know. The point is, when it comes to soundstage, again, I'm putting these in big quotes because your expectations should be to the floor and way under when you're buying something like this. But when it comes to soundstage, it's actually not horrible, which is shocking to say. I'm not saying this is going to give you any kind of good instrument separation. This is just going to give you left or right or in the middle. That's it. But the reason why this is even worth mentioning is because before grabbing these for this review, I used to use HyperX, Caro, I really don't know how you say them, but I used to use those earbuds. And those earbuds had a thing where they sounded really mono all the time, and they were $50, and they were from HyperX, and they had active noise canceling, and still this somehow has better instrument separation than that. So overall, because I don't think these deserve any more of my time, would I recommend these earbuds? If you're on a serious type budget, or if you're a person who's fairly clumsy and forgets a lot of stuff all the time, or you go into a bit of a, I don't know, I guess foreign country or foreign place to you where it's just really normalized to steal and kind of snatch stuff, because I know that I unfortunately live in one of those places where if you go to a place that's really crowded, you don't have to take very important or expensive things with you. And I understand this is a weird kind of concern, but for me it is kind of one, and for a lot of people that live in third world countries and second world countries. But if you just want to grab some earbuds on the go, something you can just wear as a backup, something that you can wear whenever you lose your headphones, or something that you can take with you to a place without worrying too much about them breaking or without worrying too much about them not working at all eventually, then yeah, I think that these are a great option, especially at this price point. $1. I don't even think this review is important. I mean, if you're gonna buy these for $1, you might as well. Honestly, you could have made $1 watching this review. So yeah, if you find these for a really good price, I would say get them. I want to say why not, but there's really not that many reasons. Just keep in mind that the sound these might push out might be not very healthy to your ears in terms of EQ, in terms of sound signature, in terms of drivers. So don't wear these for too long. Don't have them running really loudly. And most importantly, don't expect them to live that long. That's just another point. If you want reliability, as I said, there's tons of options by JBL, Samsung, Anker, Soundcore is going really great right now, but this just kind of works. And for that, I can't shame it. $1. Worth it. Anyway, that will be the end of this video. I hope that you like this video. I hope you like this new format. I'm trying to record the stuff on my computer, so if there's any kind of issues, do forgive me for that, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.